What is up, everyone? Welcome back to WWE 2K14's 30 Years of Wrestlemania. Now, in this one, we are going to be tackling WrestleMania 3, one of the biggest WrestleManias in WWE history. This is actually going to be two matches in one video, as we're going to be doing first Ricky Steamboat versus Macho Man Randy Savage, and then, of course, the main event, Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. So let's get right into this.
Reigning Intercontinental Champion Randy Macho Man Savage took things too far in his title defense against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
He can't breathe, look at that, he can't breathe!
Yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage, Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, was in a state of shock when Ricky the Dragon Steamboat came back.
Steamboat returning to the ring after suffering a crushed larynx.
But this time, in front of the largest audience in the world, I will not only embarrass you, not only pin you with the 1, 2, 3 count, but I'm gonna put you out for good.
The day has finally come. We have reached our moment. We clash like two titans. But there will only be one winner.
Macho Man and the Dragon would settle their differences in the ring at WrestleMania 3. But this was not the only heated rivalry going into the big event.
WrestleMania 3, the biggest main event of all time. The heavyweight champion of the world, Hulk Hogan, and the challenger, Hulk's former friend, Andre the Giant.
When I saw him out there with Bobby the Weasel Heenan, I knew he was different.
I'm here for one reason, to challenge you for a World Championship match in WrestleMania.
You can't believe it? Maybe you'll believe this, Hogan.
When you tore my shirt off, man, when you tore the cross, you tore the heart and soul out of all the little Hulksters, man.
Believe me, WrestleMania 3 will be your last lesson. Au revoir.
Here he comes, making his way down the runway. The reigning Intercontinental Champion, the Macho Man, with Miss Elizabeth.
This contest is for the Intercontinental Championship, and it is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Miss Elizabeth from Sarasota, Florida, weighing 239 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Randy Macho Man Savage.
Well, I'll tell you, Macho's looking good, and Elizabeth is looking good. And listen to the ovation here in Detroit. Oh, they love the Macho Man in the Motor City. It's been just about a year and 2 months since Macho Man literally stole the title from Tito Santana in Boston. I am so tired of hearing about how Macho Man stole the title. The man is a world-class athlete. He won the title and has defended it for over a year. Give Savage some credit, JR.
Introducing the challenger, from Hawaii, weighing 237 pounds, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with something to prove against the reigning Intercontinental Champion. Well, Steamboat is no slouch. Savage will have to keep his mind sharp and focused to retain his Intercontinental Championship tonight. Very true, King. Plus are on their feet to meet and greet Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
And let's do it. So we have to hit WrestleMania moment in this one. And again, some of these are going to require abilities like hit a finisher or something like that. So we have two hidden objectives as well as complete the WrestleMania moment. And so for right now, we're just going to we're just going to go into this match, do some damage on Macho Man, and then we'll go from there. The WrestleMania moments just kind of pop up throughout the match. And so WrestleMania 3, here we are, one of the biggest WrestleManias in WWE history, still the second highest attendance in the history of WrestleMania, which is crazy to think about. When you think about how far the WWE has came, how far WrestleMania has come, it is pretty crazy that this is still the second highest attended WWE WrestleMania of all time, behind, I believe, WrestleMania 32. And this one in particular, obviously Hogan and Andre the Giant, the main event, which we'll play here next, was just a ginormous deal. I think even a bigger deal than I think people realize sometimes, even I realize sometimes. It was a huge deal up to that point. Andre the Giant had never lost. Hogan hadn't lost in 3 years. We'll get into that one when we get to that match here. But for now, we're focused on this one. And this match between Randy Savage and Ricky Steamboat actually is considered one of the best WrestleMania matches of all time. If you look up best WrestleMania matches of all time, this one will likely be somewhere in the top 5, 6, 7, more than likely. It is an absolute classic. I have not seen this match in forever. I mean, it's been easily over 10 years since I've seen this, and I have to go back and watch it. It is really a fantastic match. Not super long. None of the matches here at WrestleMania 3 are honestly that long, but it is a really good match, and you're talking about two just technicians going at it. Macho Man had a lot of classics at WrestleMania, and we will certainly be getting to some of those as we hit the next couple. And I actually have already done the WrestleMania 3 moments as well as now 4, but I actually have to re-record them, which is awesome because I had some issues with the computer, but that's okay. We will definitely still go ahead and re-record them, as they are a lot of fun. WrestleMania 4-1 is a little iffy. It is still fun. It really sets up WrestleMania 5, which is crazy that they used a WrestleMania setup one a year in the future, but they certainly did. As right now we are still waiting for the WrestleMania moment to kick in, and hopefully it does here at some point. The thing about this mode, it's not like WWE 13 Attitude Era. The cutscenes, the WrestleMania moments, or the cutscenes really just kind of come out of nowhere. So I'll probably cut myself off mid-sentence at some point playing through this, because they really do just happen. Sometimes you trigger them, sometimes you don't. The WrestleMania moments, sometimes you don't trigger them. They just kind of come and they happen, which is cool. I like it. It keeps you on your toes. And here we go. So the referee is down, and now we have to get Randy Savage to critical damage here in the ring. The ref is down. He'll probably stay down, as we have to get the damage up to the Macho Man. Love a good ref bump. But again, I like kind of the difference between these two modes. This one, again, does a little bit more like with the middle of the match and things like that, as opposed to the Attitude Era mode that we're playing right now. But both are really fun in their own respect. I have enjoyed both of them quite a bit. This one I have enjoyed a lot. I really have. And it's been a long time since I've played this one. As we'll throw Macho Man back in the ring again. We just got to get him up to critical damage. He is really close right now. And we try to go for the neck breaker, but doesn't quite get it. No, roll-up's not going to do anything for us right now. The ref is down. We have a Roman Reigns type ref bump, as now we did that one, and now we have one more remaining. It is a hidden objective, so we do not know quite what it is just yet, but we're trying to hit the signature right now on Randy Savage, and he is reversing it like crazy. Let's see if we can hit it again here. Still counters it. Okay, so 3 counters in a row from Macho Man. Now 4. That's always fun when they counter everything you do. I am playing on normal difficulty still. I thought about upping it to hard, but I'm sticking with normal right now. I think it's providing a decent enough challenge in some of these matches where they're not particularly boring to watch, and that's kind of my point. I don't want them to be like just trying to get to the cutscene and that's it. As Macho Man has hit the same thing on us 3 times in a row. He's hit the same thing on us 3 times in a row. We literally can't move. Oh my god, he's doing the same thing 4 times in a row. What the hell is happening? Oh my god, what is happening right now? We literally can't do anything. Okay, we got a cutscene.
Oh, the Macho Man is vicious. Very true, King. Macho Man is going to the top. If he hits Dragon with the elbow, it's all over. Steamboat with a huge elbow. 1, 2, come on! Where's that referee? Macho Man just won this match, JR. Macho Man has defeated Ricky Steamboat, and there is no referee to make the count.
Ah, so the referee is down, and now we have to just win with a leverage pin, like a roll-up, basically, and we can go ahead and get this one done. I'm starting to think that the game like programmed him hitting all those moves at me because he had to hit the elbow drop for the cutscene, because that was insane. I've never seen anything like that before. But we'll hit him with the suplex right now, pick him up, see if we can roll him up and get the win. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. And Ricky Steamboat is the Intercontinental Champion.
Here is your winner and new Intercontinental Champion, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event. This next contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Championship. And introducing the challenger, accompanied by Bobby the Brain Heenan, from Grenoble in the French Alps, weighing 520 pounds, Andre the Giant.
5-inch figure of Andre the Giant, who has literally been brainwashed by Bobby the Brain Heenan. No, I disagree with you a little, JR. Don't you feel that in a 15-year illustrious career that he should be granted one shot at the title? King, the man, number one, never asked for a title match. And number two, never wanted a title match. Never wanted it? Well, to your knowledge, and it's wrong, he's got a title match tonight, and he definitely asked for it. He ripped the shirt off the champion as well as the necklace, and I figured that's a direct way of asking for it.
And his opponent, from Venice Beach, California, weighing 294 pounds, the WWE Champion, Hogan.
The roof is about to explode as these 93,000 plus greeted. You're looking at the greatest professional athlete in the world today, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan. Well, he's the champion right now, JR, but he may not be in a few minutes. Let me run it down. Hogan, 6'8", 294 pounds. Neck, 21 inches. Chest, 58 inches. Biceps at a phenomenal 24 inches. Hands, 13 and a half inches. And that's the tail of the tape. A phenomenal individual. Just look around, King. Hulkamania is alive and running wild. Look at the stare. The irresistible force meeting the immovable object. Look at the size of the giant. I mean, Hogan is 6'8". Andre is 7'5". What could Hogan possibly be saying to him? I would certainly like to be able to read lips at this point. Whoa, he's hulking up right now. A big serve from Andre. The time for talk is over.
All right, let's do this. So they are just going to tell us how to hit a body slam here, because obviously we have to hit that at some point, and then the fact that we're going to have to use finishers. And so let's go. Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, main event of WrestleMania 3. Still, I would say, one of the biggest main events in wrestling history right here. One of the most important moments in wrestling history. This really was kind of the culmination of the wrestling boom in the 80s. It kind of all led to this. Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. These two just behemoths, Mount Rushmores at the time, and yeah, it was a huge, huge deal. Lead up to this match, basically, they kind of showed it a little bit, but basically Hulk Hogan was given a trophy that he got for being WWF champion for 3 years. And Andre the Giant came out to kind of congratulate him, and then I believe the next week or so, Andre the Giant got a trophy for never being beaten in 15 years. And Hogan came out to help to celebrate with him. Andre the Giant got a bit jealous because the trophy was a lot smaller than the one Hogan got for being champion, and that basically started it all of, you know, you've been champion for that long, she never had to face me. Andre never had a championship match. Bobby the Brain Heenan started getting in his head, and the rest is history. And it led to this match in this moment between these two, as we accidentally just hit Bobby the Brain Heenan. We'll go over here on the ring steps on this side, because we have to grapple Andre the Giant by the ring steps. So we're going to go over here, do that, and I believe it'll trigger a cutscene.
Andre the Giant continuing to administer the punishment to Hogan. Andre headbutted the ring post. He went for a headbutt, and Hogan dropped out of the way. These 93,000 fans are watching the two most dominant competitors of all time. Hogan is determined to achieve the impossible. Oh! The Hulkster is holding on for dear life.
Alright, so went for the headbutt, moved out of the way. These two continuing to go at it. Now we have to Irish whip Andre the Giant when he's on critical in the ring. Complete a WrestleMania moment. And then there's one more hidden objective along the way. But yeah, so this was obviously huge. This became such an important match in wrestling history. We still see the clip of these two facing off. The irresistible force meets the immovable object. It is still things that we see today. I mean, it's crazy how this is aged. Stories about Andre the Giant have came out, and you know, just crazy stories that you hear about him and the battles he faced with just how big he was. As we are hawking up right now, I don't believe this is the WrestleMania moment, although they look similar. I believe this is the comeback moment, as this is certainly Hulk Hogan's signature comeback within a match. Big boot, and the leg drop on Andre the Giant. Still just light damage, which is crazy. I thought we would have done more by now. As now we go for the bear hug, trying to just get as much damage as we possibly can in here on Andre the Giant. But anyway, yeah, so a lot of stuff has came out about this match in particular, about how Hulk Hogan had written down like every single part of this match because Andre the Giant was hurting so badly it was hard for him to move around. And I mean, when you see him and when you watch this match in real life, you can tell. I mean, he's struggling to get to the ground. He didn't, you know, never really hit the mat, but didn't want to at any point in this match except the end because they were worried about how he was going to be able to get back up. And just all this crazy, crazy stuff after this match that you kind of learn about. And it's crazy that this match happened. I mean, just with everything that Andre the Giant was going through with the pain at this point in his career. And he's never been beaten up to this point, but this was the biggest match that could possibly happen at the time, and they certainly made it happen. So right now we're just, again, trying to get him to critical. Once we do, we'll hit him with the Irish whip in the ring, and then I believe the rest will kind of trigger itself at that point. But kind of hitting the same couple moves on him because he's tough to kind of hit stuff on. Reverses a lot, and obviously he's big, so we can't power slam him or anything like that. So it is kind of hard to hit moves on him. You kind of have to hit the same sort of stuff as we... A little backbreaker there type move. Now we're damaging the back of Andre the Giant. So funny seeing pictures of Andre the Giant like doing normal stuff. Like he was on that movie Princess Bride or something, whatever it was called. Just seeing him around like normal people, or like when he would drink beer, like just how like weird it looked in his hand. It's just insane. So we got him up to critical. We'll hit him with the Irish whip, and here we go.
I would have never believed it. I never thought I'd see the... Hogan has struck the Giant. Hogan is hooking up, King. We're seeing what Hogan is really made of.
And there we go. He hits it. Now we just have to hit the leg drop. And this one should be all but over. We hit the leg drop on Andre the Giant. Go for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Hulk Hogan has done it.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
Listen to the ovation. Hogan is truly a real American. What can I say? I'll give credit where credit is due. I never thought it could be done, JR. Never underestimate the ability of WWE Champion Hulk Hogan. That's the first time in 15 years that Andre the Giant has ever been defeated. Hulk Hogan has done the impossible on the stage of the greatest wrestling event of all time, WrestleMania 3. History has been made tonight.
So Hulk Hogan defeats Andre the Giant. What a moment in wrestling history right here. What a match. The body slam heard around the world, and Hulk Hogan has done it. So that'll do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, give feedback, all that good stuff. But either way, as always, appreciate you guys hanging out and watching. I will see you at WrestleMania 4.